What it do with y'all boys, man? Real nigga back on this thing, nigga. How y'all feeling? Just got off work not too long ago. Got straight on this thing. No plan. Just raw dogging and shit. Straight raw. Fuck it. I don't even feel like playing the game just yet. I finally got decided no to get this shit back right. Because it's a new computer. We till I start recording it. Yo, this phone don't stay up, bro. But yeah, man. We till I start recording it. I'm ready for the people on this bitch. Like, why ain't you on these two? I don't know why I'm thinking about when Cash Nasty met LeBron. Real fucking GOAT moment right there. I gotta rewatch that shit real quick, bro. Just how you know you watch it when you came up. Long time coming, right? Cooked. Nigga said phase two completed. I wonder though, so when I exit out of this though, right? Let me see. Gotta go to the stream on my phone. Alright, we good. We live. We set. They don't want me going this World War II. It's for PC though. So it's gonna be straight PC players on there. Okay. So I did have minimal fun playing my career. Dragon Ball Z, I just don't feel like restarting because I played that game so much. FIFA, I abandoned my NHL character, abandoned Skate 3 and UFC. I like this seamless Hellblade. I feel like I have a stream with me out there doing that. I'm ready to get on this fucking hunting simulator. Oh, no, I'm not doing no racing game. I'll play Madden. I don't care what nobody says. I'm ready to play a game of Madden 24 real quick, bro. Damn it. This was my shit, bro. Like, I guess honestly, this was like the first Madden that I became. No, 23 is when I became dominant. But this 24 took it to a whole different level.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Hey. I'm about to get copyrighted.
Never leave the house without the pack. Where my at? Take an L and try to double back. We ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up.
Please don't copyright me. Please don't copyright me. My record in this. This was my second account. I was ass. Yeah, let's get out of here. Wow, bro, I haven't played Madden. So. Wow, bro, this was my shit. Do I still got my... If I got my cornerback, I'm playing with my cornerback. Okay, come on, Roger. Why have we played him before? See, good job. Why do we have Draggin? Why do we have Draggin, bro? Whoa. 14 picks. Oh, I was crazy. Oh, the damn cat, bro. Yeah, I might go back to playing this. I didn't know I was that good. You know, I have to check this roster though. Derrick Henry with T-Law, bro. Wow, we actually have a decent run. So we just got all the ops. I remember we was nice. I think, did we win the chip? Did I win the chip with this team? I remember we were so fucking nice and treated everybody. Yep, I did win the chip with them. That should be over, Patrick Peterson, right? Without a win. Catch a pick.
It's week.
The Jaguars defense ready to go here in front of the home faithful. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on, an old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. You look at this Jaguar defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing.
Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolded.
No, they were making...
The Jags defense back on the field for this next possession. They just got the benefit of a beautiful punt a moment ago. So this offense backed up down by their own goal line to start this possession. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down. Quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Richardson. And his throw is incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. The Jacksonville defense back onto the field. They lead 7-0. Trying to put a stop together here as this drive starts. First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Richardson on 2nd and 10. Got his open man. It's Mallory. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run for an offense that has not found the end zone yet. That's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now it's Richardson. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Richardson now on 2nd down. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
When you're running the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 25-yard line. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Richardson to throw. That's to the tight end, Mallory. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. 1st and 10, it's Richardson. Looking for Pearson, he's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the 2nd half.
The Jags defense back on the field for this next possession. They'll be seeking a stop here for sure in the 3rd quarter of a tie football game. 1st and 10, Taylor now. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 49 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Richardson steps away to his, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Cleveland fair. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. On the option left, Richardson. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing.
The Jacksonville defense back onto the field. They've been terrific all game long, have not let this offense get on track, and they try to close this one out here in the 4th.
Let's go now. I'm not flying. No.
Richardson to the air on 1st down. And his throw here is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Second down, here's Richardson. They'll get this off to Taylor. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Well, this crowd making it hard to hear. This is 3rd and 8. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now Richardson.
Oh, my goodness.
Throw left side complete. That's Taylor. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And 2 big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
As long as you've been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Here's Richardson.
Yeah,
and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Jaguars have just about sewn up this football game. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field. But sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together.
That was a great game.
This is how we do it, boys. Let's get it again next week.
I forgot. These Jags right here, we should have made it to the fucking Super Bowl. We definitely, if we could have got past Mahomes, bro. Where's he at, bro? Beathard. Why do we have to give away Beathard? Say, oh my gosh, we got Zay Jones and 40 Cal, bro. Bro, I missed this team already, bro. I don't give a fuck about Travis Hunter. I fuck with BTJ, but this team right here, bro. Who did I used to use? Philly. I used to use Philly on here. We go Washington. I don't remember what defense. Bro, I get to play with my guys. Zay Jones. Calvin Ridley. Oh my gosh. This is before Saquon though, so I'm not tripping. Honestly not. This is a real Eagles fan right here.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Going to the air right away, Lawrence. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And he'll be brought down to 42. Second and 9. Lawrence airing it out, looking for Ridley. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
How about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
The line to gain is the 33 on third down. They'll send Kirk in motion right. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. To the sideline, and he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. So after the fourth down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
A give running right, ETN. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And they'll go again with ETN. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Jaguars will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here. Lawrence will look to throw for it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Boy, so they don't get the conversion, but they're going to go right into the onside kick formation. Oh, did the Jags get this? Yes, Jags football. Well, they just scored, they got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. Here's Lawrence. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And they're able to stop it short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. He'll find Etienne out of the backfield. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Let me say something. That's always the first for everything. They was comparing Cooper DeJean to Jacob Lawrence.
They go play action now. Lawrence. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went those progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
They'll run with Etienne. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Now Lawrence to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. Well, we know he can run the ball. There he shows he has the ability to do a little bit more.
That's what you call a complete player. A guy who can run it, catch it, probably can protect the passer when necessary, but his skills are best used when you get the ball in his hands.
And that's the thing. When you've got an athlete like that, you want to get the ball to him in multiple ways, right?
Without a doubt, because he often creates mismatches about who can cover him, whether he's coming out of the backfield or even lining up like a receiver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. Being chased out left. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Complete to Zacchaeus. Fights through him, and he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Throwing is Hurts. Out route pass complete to Goddard. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield.
63.
They go play action with Hurts. They'll roll him out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Dancing to his left. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down." Love being physical.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift from 19 yards away. And the Eagles are back within a score. Hurts will throw, and he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, and that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive. They watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there, waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start, but they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
He's into the clear again. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jaguars are able to add on to that lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Brendan McManus to kick off for the Jaguars.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. And Goddard going to have an Eagles first down as the tackle made at the 42. They run out of the gun with Swift. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Hurts trying to hurry up the offense. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hurts.
Rayshawn Jenkins.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. And the Jags.
Yeah. I love this team. Man, this team is the world. Wow, this is the only man I want to play, bro. Just thinking. Let me get one more game. Just trying to never live with that. No, I ain't gonna lie. Philly. I forgot what defense I just said. Defense. San Francisco. Oh, don't laugh. I remember getting beat the fuck up by these Raiders before.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And off we go from Jacksonville. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
They'll throw on first down with Lawrence. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Second and a couple. Now Lawrence. Again to Calvin Ridley, and he's got it once more. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Lawrence to throw. Forced out to his left. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
This 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He completes it to Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Here now, 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Lawrence. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. And he will get this in the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Trevor Lawrence. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Jags are on the board first here this afternoon.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
And he will get in to make it 8-0. Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
Looky here, a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and now an onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders Raiders able to secure it. So an onside kick failed in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. That maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage. And they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. He was brought down by Foyesade and Lewican.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
To throw here, O'Connell. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
First down throw, O'Connell. That's caught by Myers. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. So they gave up the early touchdown. This has been a pretty good response. Nice drive, taking it down 1st and goal.
And I know all the cliches jump in, right? Don't get away from your game plan too early. Make sure you're settled down. Don't panic. But it's all true, isn't it? Because otherwise, you get out of...
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are back within a couple of the lead. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Taking it right down Broadway. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now Lawrence on 1st down. And that's complete ETN out of the backfield. On On second down, a run with Etienne. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. A tight one, 8-7 our score after one. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Lawrence. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And it'll be outbounds just inside the 25-yard line. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. 3rd and 4, he did just enough. I mean, just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Buying time to his left. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Play action. It's Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's good. Another Jacksonville 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now Lawrence to throw. Steps away to his left. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, but we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now. Are they going to do it with different lanes? Are they going to use a spot? But they have to come up with options because right now, he's hurting him.
So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
Well, did the Jags get this? Yes, Jags football. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory. Down at the 31. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do. and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Here's a 2nd and 5. Now it's O'Connell. Open man right side, Myers. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. On 1st and 10, it's O'Connell. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down. Sticking to the air with O'Connell here. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
As soon as he leaped out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now O'Connell now to throw.
Rayshawn Jenkins.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off, and the Jaguars are going to get it back here just past the 35. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Lawrence. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Lawrence. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Lawrence will throw. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Zay Jones as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars will extend their lead here just before halftime. Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here. Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. Wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
Throwing on 1st down, O'Connell. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Now O'Connell. The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
throwing. O'Connell. That is caught. And he is out of...
Challenge that.
Before he's inside the 30. Give them 12 yards that time and a Las Vegas first. The final shot before break. O'Connell. Oh, everything falling apart. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And the Jags grab it. And off to the races down the right side. And he brings it back. Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the first half.
They just had to hold on to the ball.
That bumps us up to a 3-possession game here, and only in the second quarter, Charles. They're trying to put this game out of reach before we even hit the locker rooms for intermission.
What's even tougher is making up 3 possessions against a defense that can make impact plays like this. They don't have this game wrapped up quite yet, but 2 picks already, 1 to the house. I think it's fair to say they're headed in the right direction.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
Jacobs going to try the middle. Down to about the 45. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Here's O'Connell. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 25 yards that time.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
First down run with Jacobs won't get a whole lot, maybe a yard, but that's about all, and it's second down. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
On second down, O'Connell.
Give me that.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade of Oregon. And the Jags are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
That's good.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence, eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that is incomplete.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action from Jacksonville. Here's Lawrence to throw. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. From the 35, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd.
Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. He's got Renfro on the out route.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
4-4. Better slow your roll, bitch. Quit. Nigga. GG's. Help me this bitch start catching dubs. Hold on, let me see my record one more time, man. But hey, thank you, man. Calvin Ridley, Zay Jones, fucking Zay Jones, Calvin Ridley. Man, Christian Kirk gone too, bro. That whole line gone, bro. Rayshon Jenkins, bro. We will never forget y'all, bro. We will never forget y'all, man. I just got to roster. Let me go look at my shit. Just hold on real quick. He's still on the team. Brandon McManus. But we do have Cam Little now. Fuck Brandon McManus. Not a big Agnew fan. Still got Dewey. I think Antonio is still on the team. Trey Herndon. Niggas don't know nothing about Chris Clay Brooks. Monteric. He's still on the team, I think. Still got Dewey. Cisco is gone. I'm gonna always talk with my nigga Cisco, man. Watching the Jets game.